Summertime, but the living is not particularly easy. What's happening is the radiation that's coming through is not the same radiation that came through 50 years ago. Now, actually, we do need a little bit of sunlight every day for vitamin D3, and we can take that in supplement, but the sunshine type is probably really the best for our body, and usually before 11 o'clock or after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we need that for bone and so on and so forth in our body. But I've seen more basal cell carcinoma now, more melanomas, more all kinds of skin anomalies that are initiated by solar radiation, simply because we don't have that protective ozone layer. So we've got to do something that protects even more than our sunscreens. And that is with our, what does today say, subject of beta-glucans, okay? So we have, of course, always had my transdermal broad spectrum sunscreen, and then we've also added 30 SPS to some of the topical nutrient creams. Biogen C for age management includes a 30 SPF. Our creme citrique for deeper toned people, are people that have a naturally oily but not necessarily acne skin, and men, has a 30 SPF. And then we have super serum. Super serum is a quick for all-in-one cocktail combo for people on the go, and also is kind of a preventative for, let's say, more mature skin. Super serum is easy to use, and it's a combination of beta-glucans, ascorbic acids, and other age management goodies. The real protector is, and in fact in Australia they used to call this the emergency hospital in a bottle. It has so many applications. I mean, kids at school were taking it to school, and they'd get in little fights or scuffles or play soccer or something, that they immediately, beta gel. This went on all over the world for a very long time. Beta gel, beta-glucan, is primary against sun damage. Now, what we not only suggest, but insist on is that before you go out in the sun, you always apply the beta gel before any of the screening products. Before. And there is a definite reason why. Let me illustrate. Here's solar radiation coming down, and eventually it accumulates in the postmitotic cells right here, okay? And then after it accumulates, it then suddenly forms a sort of yellowish, almost like a custardy, soupy material called lipofuscin, okay? And lipofuscin is the breeding ground for these insidious little free radicals that are so destructive to our skin, right? And this builds up, gets more and more, and after a while, these little suckers can see a healthy neuron, and they attack it, and it becomes a free radical. And within half an hour, millions of free radicals can be swimming around that lipofuscin and really tear the skin down quick. So, if we can get beta gel on the skin within a half hour of a bad sunburn, let's just say you did burn your skin by mistake, like I did years ago in Carousel. That's how I got into the clinical trials of beta-glucan, because I did it on myself, burned the hell out of my skin. But if you do, and you can get the beta gel on within a half hour, then that insult to the DNA is not recorded. And it's as if you never damaged anything at all. If you don't, that recording is done permanently, and I don't care how young you are, it's going to replay back like an evil tape recorder years down the line, and you'll age a lot faster than had you not done it at all. So we always say a nice layer of beta gel before sunblock. Even if you're just going to the beach, you're not doing a whole DMK regimen, put that on immediately, because you want to be able to, it'll stop all of this. And the way it does it very quickly is we have our Langerhans cells, kind of like a little octopus. And these long arms, called dendrites, have a little mouth on the end of each one called macrophage, meaning from Greek, the big eater, munch, munch, munch. And guess what food this macrophage loves? Right up here. You know, Mr. Free Radical. Gobble it up. And so when we apply the beta gel or beta-glucan, those wonderful miracle polysaccharides, to the skin, it really strengthens the arms, the dendrites of this Langerhans cell, kind of like the old cartoon Popeye the Sailor Man eating spinach, you know, and they become very strong and very intrepid, and not much can get past this. In other words, it's the immune system of the skin, and it'll eat up and destroy anything that's not supposed to be there. So that's the power of beta-glucan. Use it this summer, all summer long. Thank you.